Welcome to Monster Prom, where monsters try to date each other. I am playing on my own today, and I'll be doing my very best to get a date for Monster Prom. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to its fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm gonna play this guy, and I'm gonna just use the weirdest name, the weirdest spelling of a name that I can come up with. Sure. Right. There we go. Jennifer! We were yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we all fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeWay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 400XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. So, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We had only 6 weeks to choose a prom date, and even more daunting, we only have 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pub quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pub quiz ever, tweet Mark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start with having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you're the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Well, I mean, that's a pretty good flag, isn't it? The three-colored stripe approach where each color represents a country value. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for blood that's spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessarily nationalistic exaltation. We replace flags with a national QR code that will provide Taco Bell coupons and lead you to my SoundCloud. That's amazing. Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. That is a power move, but I like the QR code. That just seems amazing. Alright, so that gave us smart. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Well, what god would that even be? I'm not sure, like Achilles or something. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Basket, Loki, coolest cats in town. Yes! What would be a dream first date? Another exhibition, experimental enough to give you a seizure. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. Crimes. A wild party in international waters. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. Wow, I don't know why that didn't come out right. A fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry, open to become something else. Let's go for this. Yes, we want so. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. I would picnic because that's what real organic people do, and I'm a real organic person. Well, that's clearly for a calculator. I always party as if it was no tomorrow, so who cares? They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. It's okay, I've invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I don't know. Like, finish my novel? Yeah, clearly. So I've played this a few times before, so I have a general idea of the different monsters' personalities. But that doesn't mean that I know what I'm supposed to do to get so there is that. I also don't know what stat I need, so there's that. Oh, you can actually see by hovering over here what stat you'll gain. I did not know that. Alright, let's get some creativity since that's the worst stat. That day, while rehearsing for this class play, it's as though the muses themselves has descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You notice Liam off by himself happily drawing some steamy hot yaoi. You head over to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Oh, hey.
Hi Liam, what you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic. Can I join you?
No, you over-enthusiastic poseur. For your information, what I'm drawing is called yaoi, and it's not fan fiction, it's high art. I know what yaoi is, I have the internet too, but... But what? Isn't yaoi, kind of problematic? Problematic? A thing that I'm doing. How could you even think such a thing? Well, I don't know. I posted some yaoi online recently and some people got really mad at me. They said it trivialized authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the sexual dynamic between Liam and Damien in comic form. Okay, first of all, this is my storyline, and you have no right plagiarizing it. Second of all, I have already told you yaoi is high art, and high art is only problematic to cretins.
What?
But if
It's high art. Why are you drawing two ninja turtles giving each other handjobs? It's called irony. Leave me alone. You doubt so will ever leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved. But which means you've got your work cut out for you. But whose side to support? Don't you see, Liam? Yaoi is the gluten of art world. True, Zoe. Yaoi can be problematic, but only when written through the dehumanizing female gaze or male on male love. Liam's gaze is unapologetically male, so there's no problem. No, it's the gluten of the art world. It is, but I'm gluten intolerant. I've been drinking strictly gluten-free blood since the early 13th century. Oh geez, this could be bad. Do you feel okay? Are you having an allergic reaction? I am not real allergic to gluten, you fool! I'm intolerant of it. The only allergic reaction I'm having is in my soul. Oh, that used to happen all the time to the mind slaves in my unspeakable domain. We usually just eat the souls. But that might not be a good idea in this situation, which means there's only one thing left to do. Total fanfic overhaul! I am in favor of any alternate solution that leaves my soul uneaten. Additionally, I relish the creative challenge. Together, Liam and Zoe create a whole new kind of yaoi that is just attractive men having fully clothed conversation about the weather. It becomes wildly successful on the internet because no one can find anything to criticize about it. You gain +2 creativity and 1 money in royalties. I have never actually gotten money like that, but good to know that it's a possibility. Alright, let's go talk to Zoe. You sit down with Zoe and calculus there. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye socket. I suppose that's one way to eat lunch. Friend, so I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating in a manner that causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you. So, I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see those two at odds. Maybe you should convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculus that they don't need changing. So I don't eat this vegan brownie I brought instead. It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculus. Their sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Sure. Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is 1, proof is another, the crippling fear of death present in all mortals, P, and worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he is a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice! It's like I always say, when lives give you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching so. But still. Alright. Well, I suppose I'm really bad at fun. So that's something we could do. And the library's off limits, so we can't get any money. Yeah, let's get some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tate are making it difficult. Oh, I need to come up with a voice for her. Take that somewhere else. My snakes are never able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display. Yeah, my fanfiction moose is running off the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the two of you are making it look so unappealing?
No surprise you're alone.
Well, sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone. Oh wait, that's the mushroom talking, not this guy. You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as every day with my bae. And then just a bunch of hard eye emojis and stars. And also the kimono emoji. Why did you comment the kimono emoji? You see, so this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women. So I'm gonna... that was actually the voice for this guy, so I'm just gonna try something else. You don't know what you're talking about, Jennifer. You're always trying to romance your classmate in various unlikely ways. It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being a couple. You're the tiebreaker. Well, if So and Vera don't want to be in relationships, it's gonna be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Where historically the reason why people married has tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really marriage is a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. So when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couples costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame. Fantastic. That's some classic Timothy nonsense, fueled by traditional close-minded beliefs. I don't have to be in a relationship to do a couples costume. If Vera and I wanted to do costumes as puberty and shame, we totally could, and we're not dating. Although I bet some fans would totally want us too, since we can both be scary and I have tentacles. And she has snakes, so there's probably something sexy that could have in there. Okay, we're done. But if I were in a relationship with Vera... You're not. But people wanted me to be in a relationship with Liam because purple would look beautiful. Or calculus, since we're both new students. We can't be in relationships. Think of how disappointing that would be for anyone on board that ship. Hashtag all ships are valid.
You're so sad.
Well, I think being in a relationship is magical and I've never been disappointed. And we've never disappointed anyone. That's because you don't have fans. Oh, sick burn, but also so isn't a fan of relationships at all now, which doesn't bode well for you. Congrats on losing 2 charm and 1 creativity. Well, I mean, it did get us plus with her, so there is that.
Alright.
Thanks for watching. You can catch me live every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 9 on Twitch. This Monday we'll be playing Crusader Kings 3, and Wednesdays I play Stardew Valley. New episodes of this will be out on YouTube every Friday. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!